Montessori is a movement. It's a method. It's this beautiful expression of understanding that this child needs to become. I am Felicity Curin. I am the founder, the proud founder of Little Kitchen Academy. Little Kitchen Academy is a Montessori-inspired cooking school for children ages 3 through 18. My introduction to the Montessori method is actually kind of fun. Our youngest started pre-K, and the decision makers at the school decided to bring in a Montessori guide. And I didn't know much about Montessori at the time. I was overwhelmed to make it as positive as I can possibly make it, hearing that Gwen, our youngest, washed windows for 3 hours during a class one day. I didn't understand what washing windows had to do with her education. And so I booked a meeting with the Montessori guide. And as Angie started to explain to me the reasoning behind, the why behind Gwen doing this unbelievable work, I fell in love. I fell in love almost instantly. And within the year, I was enrolled at the Montessori Training Center of BC to learn more. Little Kitchen started to percolate through my training. And I remember sitting down, I was really, really nervous. I went in and I sat down with Hilda in her office, and you know, Montessori is a movement. It's a method. It's this beautiful expression of understanding that this child needs to become. And our job as humans, as educators, is to just get everything out of the way so they can do it. And I really felt that in my training. And I thought Hilda would really appreciate this vision. So I sat down with her. I was really nervous. My armpits were sweaty and itchy. And I said, I have this idea. And I shared with her, and she looked at me, and I'll never forget it. She's like, it's a movement. Of course you should do it. And that was a big propeller for me, because I never want to disrespect the method. I never want, you know, we proudly say we are Montessori inspired, because I never want to take away from the beautiful traditional casas or the environments that are built. But because we are a business, had to make some adjustments. If you look at our environment around us, it's not built for child size hands. It's not little. When we started to design it, I actually thought, well, isn't it more empowering for this example to teach a child, I'm strong enough to lift a pot when it's empty, an adult-sized pot, a pot that I would see in my kitchen at home, but I'm not strong enough yet to lift it when it's full, so I have to ask for help. But that was a beautiful lesson, rather than teaching them on a small pot and then sending them home and them not being able to do it. Another similarity or parallel that we have to the Montessori method is a phrase that I say all the time: it's freedom within limits. The freedom is to think big and think outside of the box and think globally. The limit is keeping our brand intact. Follow the child is another one. We watch what the child verbally or non-verbally tells us, and we just set the environment up for them for success. So the Montessori movement is peaceful, it's beautiful, it's inspiring, and it needs to grow. And the only way to do that is to continue to share it with everybody.